How do you know if you're just his backup girl? You know, the girl that's just there for him when there's no one else. Basically, you're a convenience for him. And he has you on speed dial because he knows that he can have access to you instantly. Well, there's actually several texts that he will send that will give an indication that you are his backup girl. So if you want to know what they are, then watch this video. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee Slansky and I'm a professional dating and relationship coach. And in this video, I want to tell you some of the specific type of texting and texting styles that a guy will send you if you are his backup girl. The first one is this, WYD, or any sort of abbreviation. WYD obviously stands for what are you doing? A man who can't even string together a proper sentence to actually genuinely know what you are doing and how you are and how's your day is a man who probably isn't ready to put a lot of effort into getting to know you and wanting to romance you. I think it's a really lazy way to text. And if he's lazy with texting you, then chances are he's going to be lazy in other areas of wanting to date you and putting in effort. And this might be because he's actually expanding his energy elsewhere into other girls, hence why he just wants to keep conversation really quick, simple, and to the point with minimal effort to try and get a response from you straight away because it's convenient for him right then and there. Number two, the good old text, you up? And this usually happens at random times, usually late at night. Just because he's thinking of you late at night doesn't mean that he's, in love with you and wanting to build a relationship with you. And I personally think that a you up text is more of a booty call, if anything. Any sort of texting after 10 p.m. That isn't sincere or isn't caring is really a text for him to see if he can still have access to you at all times of the night. Now, whether or not you then progress that into texting back and forth or going over to his place or having him come over to your place, well, really then does set the standard for what are the type of relationship that you're building with him. Either way, the fact that he thinks that he can just text you randomly in the middle of the night, asking you the question and not even a full sentence, simply 2 words, you up, shows that again, he's not really willing to set time aside at a reasonable hour to actually get to know you and prioritize you. All right, text number 3 is this. Hey, how's it going? Are you free tonight? Now, that might be really nice to have a text like that if you're wanting to see this guy. However, this text usually comes every last minute. It's not like he's planning something with you in advance, or maybe you haven't heard from him for a couple of days and all of a sudden he's asking you on a date. For me, somebody who says you free tonight and comes across really casual saying, hey, how are you? You free tonight? Again, doesn't show that he's really putting in effort to actually try and take you on a real date. Somebody who wants you to be his main girl, you're a priority, is somebody who plans things in advance with you. They say to you, let's book something in Friday night, or what are you doing this weekend? I'd love to actually take you on a date. Just because he sends you some random text spontaneously asking if you're free tonight doesn't necessarily mean that he has the right intentions behind it. And if this is something that you find yourself getting caught up in all the time, where you get hung up on guys or you attract guys that are just basically doing these sort of things, then maybe you're not actually able to recognize what the red flags are. So what I suggest is downloading my free cheat sheet, the red flag guide or the red flag cheat sheet. And this will give you an indication on what you should be looking for to really understand somebody's character and intentions when you're dating them. The link for that is up above, or you can grab it down below in the bio. All right, text number 4. Sorry, I've been super busy. How have you been? Okay, we all get that guys get busy. However, if he suddenly texts you this after days of not communicating with you, or you asked him a question and he never got back to you, and then 2 days later he responds with that, well, I can tell you right now, he's either busy texting other girls, romancing other girls, or he just really doesn't think of you as a priority in his life. Because when I say backup girl, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's other women in the picture. Maybe you're a backup or you're second when it comes to his work or his mates or, you know, other things going on in his world. Either way, you're not a priority here. And somebody who sends you a text message excusing them not getting back to you days later, saying they've been busy, for me, it's a little bit of a lame excuse. You can't tell me that within 48 hours or even 24 hours, you can't find literally 3 seconds or 1 minute to text somebody back and respond to them. Even to say, hey, I would love to talk to you, but right now I'm super busy, can I call you later? There's a difference in a man who is able to communicate that he's busy, as opposed to a man who leaves you hanging and then apologizes for leaving you hanging, saying he's busy, and then just expects that, you know, everything's lovely and dandy. We need to understand that communication standards with a guy should start straight away. And that means that you don't just keep responding every time he leaves you hanging for a couple of days, pretending that everything is okay, when it's not. All right, another way that you can tell that you're his backup girl, unfortunately, is this. He drops emojis to you, but doesn't actually have a real conversation. Now, maybe he drops emojis through texting to you, like a little heart or a little fire symbol or some random picture, I don't know. Or he does it on your Instagram, you know, where he comments on it, but not with an actual comment, just an emoji. Somebody who communicates purely via emojis is somebody who's probably been lazy with actually having a real conversation with you. Emojis are convenient. Emojis are something that keeps things really light and casual. But if you want to be the main girl in his life, then things aren't always going to be light and casual. You want to feel like, hey, let's have a conversation here. Let's actually talk to each other. Let's pick up the phone and call each other. Let's actually organize the next date. A guy that just drops hot emojis or love heart emojis on your socials or through your phone without actually initiating a real conversation, unfortunately, he's most likely keeping you as his convenience call girl. And lastly, number 6, when he says things like, you look so hot, or you look so beautiful. Now, it's very nice to have compliments like that. However, if he just does it randomly after you've posted a hot pic or you've sent him a hot pic, but then he doesn't actually back it up with anything that is substantial or some sort of real date, meaning, you know, a guy that says, oh, look, you look so beautiful, when can I take you out for dinner again? Or when can we make sure that we're able to see each other again because I miss that gorgeous smile of yours. Someone that actually has full-length conversations with some sort of commitment in there has a completely different intention as opposed to someone that just drops a random comment and then doesn't really allow it to go anywhere, or it starts to go downhill and it starts to get really sort of sexual and his innuendos and texting all becomes quite sexual, okay? We need to start identifying the difference here, not necessarily getting on the defensive, but really seeing, well, a guy that is interested in me, a guy that prioritizes me, a guy that wants to build something with me, won't just leave me hanging, won't just give me random compliments without actually following through what he means with those compliments. And if he does follow through, it'll actually be because he genuinely wants to spend time with me, not just my body or my face. All right, ladies, I hope that cleared it up for you. Let me know what text you get in the comments down below, so that way I can help decipher them for you, or my community can help as well. Don't forget to get that red flag cheat sheet, which you can download straight away and have a look at to see what other things are popping up that maybe maybe is an indication that you're dating someone who really you shouldn't be dating. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you ladies next time. Bye for now.